Hello there, everybody. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by the SABRAW, and we're looking at Rocketry, the Tamil and the Hindi trailers. We're going to look at both of them back to back so that y'all who are the Hindi speakers and y'all who are the Tamil speakers, you both get happy. And this is starring Madhavan and Simran Baga. I was going to say S. Ron Baga. Written and directed by Madhavan. It's an important distinction. So if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, please. Bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
सर दुनिया भर में लोग ना 60-70 टन की इंजन बना रहे हैं और हम यहाँ 600 किलोग्राम के खिलौना बनाकर खुश हो रहे हैं। सर ये रॉकेटरी नहीं है, पपेटरी है। इन रॉकेट्स के जरिए हमें कमर्शियल सैटेलाइट्स लॉन्च कर रहे होंगे। क्या कहते हो? ऐसा ऑफर ले लें।
ये फिर से हमारे काबिल दिमाग छीनना चाहते हैं।
नंबी नारायण, प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर ऑफ क्रायोजेनिक, प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर सेकंड स्टेज, एसोसिएट प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर PSL।
सबको लगता है कि लिक्विड इंजन मेरी वजह से फेल हुआ है, लेकिन सच तो ये है कि मैं आपकी वजह से फेल हुआ हूँ। किसी कुत्ते को मारना हो तो अफवाह फैला दो कि वो पागल है। ठीक उसी तरह किसी इंसान को बर्बाद करना हो तो ये ऐलान कर दो कि वो देशद्रोही है। मुझे तुम लोगों से कोई कैरेक्टर सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं चाहिए, ना ही मैं यहाँ कोई पॉपुलैरिटी कॉन्टेस्ट जीतने आया हूँ। एक मिशन के लिए आए हैं।
अब सितारों तक पहुंचाने वाली जिम्मेदारी तुम्हारी।
क्या समझ रखा है मुझे? मैं एक रॉकेट साइंटिस्ट हूँ।
Oh, it's going quick. Hold on. What did it say at the end there? Jesus. Sometimes a man wronged is a nation wronged. Interesting. So the star that you're seeing portray the lead scientist in the film, or the engineer, guy who built the engine, is the writer-director.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
That's a huge task to undergo.
And not only that, he shot it in several languages.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's so impressive. Wonder how long that took to shoot. Everyone who was cast knows multiple languages and they reshot everything in the set, like second and third languages.
He did. They had different actors sometimes for different languages, but I'm sure there were some actors that just, speak all those languages. I can't say for sure how many cast members spoke multiple languages. I just know for sure he did, and that there were sometimes, huge actors cast from different regions to fill in those roles.
That's dope.
Yeah.
உலகமே 60-70 டன் இன்ஜின் செஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கும்போது நம்ம 600 கிலோகிராம் சொப்பு சாமான வச்சு விளையாடிட்டு இருக்கோம் சார். இது ராக்கெட் இல்ல சார், வெறும் பப்பெட்ரி.
இந்த ராக்கெட்ஸ் வச்சு நம்ம சேட்டலைட்ஸ் கமர்ஷியலா லான்ச் பண்ணோம் சார்.
என்ன சொல்றேன்? நாசாவோட ஆஃபர் எடுத்துக்கலாமா?
நம்ம பெஸ்ட் சயின்டிஸ்ட் மறுபடியும் கடத்த பார்க்கறாங்க.
नंबी नारायण, प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर ऑफ क्रायोजेनिक, प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर ऑफ सेकंड स्टेज, एसोसिएट प्रोजेक्ट डायरेक्टर PSL।
எல்லாரும் அந்த லிக்விட் ஃபியூல் இன்ஜின் என்னால ஃபெயில் ஆச்சுன்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
I apologize. The subtitles are like way in advance of everything happening. I'm so sorry. I will have you know, this is not my fault. This is Achara's fault. She was supposed to give me the subtitles for the Tamil trailer and she didn't give it to me, and so I'm trying to make it work with the Hindi trailer subtitles. I am so throwing her under the bus on this one.
Yeah, you really did. Achara.
Not my fault. I really tried to find it and I'm just... Anyway.
ஆனா உண்மை என்னன்னா, நான் ஃபெயில் ஆனதே உங்களால தான்.
ஒரு நாயை அடிச்சு கொல்லணும் முடிவு பண்ணிட்டா அதுக்கு வெறி நாயின்னு பட்டம் கொடுத்தா போதும். அதே மாதிரி ஒரு மனுஷனை தலை தூக்க முடியாத அளவுக்கு அடிச்சு கொள்ளணும்னா அவனுக்கு தேச துரோகிங்கிற பட்டம் கொடுத்தா மட்டும் போதும்.
ஏன்னா நான் இங்கே ஒரு கேரக்டர் சர்டிஃபிகேட் வாங்கவோ இல்லை ஒரு பாப்புலாரிட்டி கான்டெஸ்ட் ஜெயிக்கவோ வரல. ஒரு மிஷனுக்காக வந்திருக்கேன்.
There's no time. Now it is time for you to take us to the stars.
என்ன பார்த்தா எப்படி தெரியுது? நான் ஒரு ராக்கெட் சயின்டிஸ்ட்.
I really like the trailer a lot, okay? I'm just so frustrated about this subtitle situation. I tried my best to do my job, right? So, anyway, you got to watch it twice. You got the Hindi subtitles twice. Mainly the same dialogue. There was some extra stuff in there that was not subtitled correctly, and I could tell that because it was just a slightly different edit in the trailer.
I thought it was interesting, like blending a bunch of different topical subjects, especially I imagine with the space race. Like this has been such an international thing that's caused a lot of nationalism, and so it's really important to every country that they're the first to space or they're the first exploring this planet, whatever it may be, creating these new engines. So I like the part where they were like, they take all of our best, and that must be really like a true feeling in a lot of other countries where people are just like mining the best mines in the world. And then I love the part that is like heartbreaking about how you break a person is make people believe that they're treasonous, essentially, like going against their own country, which is such a messed up, manipulative thing to do to someone.
With regards to they're taking our best, I mean, I would imagine they're probably talking about America,
Yeah.
right? We don't have a lot of really, really, really smart people here. And so what we do to compensate is we just borrow everybody else's. We kind of talked about this before, didn't we? We've been doing this for a while in an effort to be competitive in terms of our technology and whatnot. I would hope that in terms of the space race, we're past the race part,
Yeah.
and we're just collaborating to help everyone, move forward together. But, that's often not the case. And what's cool about Rocketry is it's going to explore the story of, it's a true story. It's
Oh, wow.
all real. Yeah, it's based on a true story. And from what I understand, from what has been told to me, the story is so crazy, our Madhavan had to take certain things out of the story because people wouldn't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah. In order to just make this cohesive narrative, he's like, okay, that's gonna sound preposterous. People aren't gonna buy that. But
oh man, that's so scary when you
Yeah.
hear about certain injustices happening, and it's like unbelievable that you're like, no, that can't be possible. No humans like capable of that.
yeah. Yeah. And
It's crazy.
yeah, so our Madhavan like studied this role so intensely that he could probably build an engine himself at this point.
How cool.
Yeah.
That's the type of method acting
Yeah,
I can get behind.
Exactly. I'm still just like blown away at the fact that he starred in this, wrote it, and directed.
So cool.
Yeah, he had a hard time initially getting the financing for this film, as I understand, because of the subject. It's like, what? But I personally am actually quite invested in this, just from a topical standpoint, because I love this particular endeavor that we as a species have. Because it's like, it's about our survival, ultimately. It's just expanding and going to new horizons, unexplored places,
And the sacrifice it takes for the scientists and the rocket scientists who develop these kind of things. It's not an easy journey. I'm with you. I've seen so many documentaries on it. Building spaceships, getting to space, and the like margin of error is so small. And then you have your whole country against you. I'm invested.
What's also fascinating about this is the resources that they had, because India is working with a fraction of the budget that we have for NASA and whatnot. I mean, our budget's not great. They're working with an even smaller budget and making it work somehow. The fact that India's been able to do what it's been able to do with the allotted amount of money for these endeavors is quite remarkable. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. In one language.
It's always impressive when a person can write, direct, and star. There's a few people who do it, but it will be cool to see if the movie is received well. I hope it is,
I hope
because
so
it's
too.
such an accomplishment if you can do that.
Yeah, it's brutal. So you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Thank you, Achara Kirk. And you guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
STEPH SABRAW.
Peace out.